Toss won by Felicity Project Vasco, and the lineup for Felicity Vasco goes as follows: Dheeraj Narvekar, Mickey Colazo, Dheeraj Yadav, Hemant Shetgaonkar, Prashant Haldankar, Kashyap Bakhle, Yogesh Naik, Maruti Huggi, Basavaraj Madar, Satish Yadav, Amar Arkas, Shekhar Ambiga, and Sanjay Dabulkar. Of course, the captain, Sher Bahadur Yadav. Joining the list, Yogesh Chodungar, Revan Sidhu. Also, in the meantime, both the captains, please kindly send your extra men besides our scorer. The cap's been made compulsory. Saurav Bandekar into the bowling attack the very first over to begin with the proceedings of the day. The first match between Felicity Project Vasco versus Sunday Champs. Felicity Project Vasco won the toss, elected to bat first. Once again, wishing everyone a very good morning and welcome to this beautiful tournament organized by Nageshi Youth Club, wherein 32 teams participated in this fantastic sporting event. Amar Arkas and Sanjay Dabulkar, the opening pair for Felicity Project Vasco. To official umpires, umpire Santosh Govekar from Bicholim and umpire Prashant Gadikar from Aldona. Two officials will be taking charge of today's matches. Are you ready is the call, and shortly the umpire will say let's play. The fielding is nicely set. Look at the beautiful setting out here for the game of cricket to be played. Aditya Naik on the mid-on position. Where is the captain on the... The very first ball wanted to play, but the ball landing safe. Amararkas, the very first ball, and that is his style of batting. He likes to go just from right from the very first delivery go. What a complete set of Sunday champs, though they are. Look at the beauty, pitch delivery. Harshad Gadekar isn't playing today. That is exactly how the line is maintaining Saurav Bandekar. Goa Ranji player and the fastest bowler on the Goan soil. What a fantastic over this is turning out to be the very first over from Saurav Bandekar. That must have hurt Amar Arkas, taking blows on the body. Right on the hand, maybe forehand. Watchfully played with the full face of the bat. Now he's got the feel of the ball and the judgment right. Oh, there's some bat, and then the ball running down a deep third man position. Completion of 1 over, score is 1 for none. Over. New batsman Dheeraj Narvikar joining in. This will be a good left and right hand combination. And Nageshi Panjikar striking very early. The very first over gets a wicket. In fact, very first ball from the Shiv Prasad Gowde end. I welcome Kapil Daimodkar, the richest man at Nageshi. Good looking drive, but straight to the field in the gully. Excellent piece of bowling there from Nikesh Panchikar, giving a first breakthrough for his team, Sunday Champs, the champion of Gino Prudent Cup. Appeal for leg before, but the ball would have missed the off stump by a margin. That was a good shout. Every field is going up on excitement. Aditya Naik is the man to watch when it comes to the batting order of Sunday Champs. Such a good batsman. Rising delivery. Beauty from Saurav Bandekar. The line, the length, perfect on this occasion. Nothing much the batsman can do about that when he kept this line perfect and consistently. Nicely worked and played in the gap. The ball will race away to Ninath Pavaskar in the deep point region. That will be additional single coming after a long time. Getting it right this time, Sanjay Dabulkar, and playing for a single with full face of the bat and the body behind. I beg your pardon, Dheeraj Narvikar. This time the left hand, and now Sanjay gains the striking position. Wanted to play in the offside, but once again it didn't got the timing right. Just one run from the third over. What an amazing bowling continues to trouble and puzzle the batsman. End of 3 overs, 2 for 1. Beginning of the photo, once again Nageshi Panjikar from the Shiv Prasad Gowde end to begin the photo. He'll be bowling to Dheeraj Narvikar. Pitch delivery and slightly in the leg side, so wide signal coming out from official umpire Prashant Gadekar. Pitch delivery from Nagesh Panjikar. Such an outstanding and promising upcoming youngster from Mapsa. Nagesh Panjikar came to limelight at Gino Prudent Cup 2017 in the month of December. Just giving himself a room, and once again the rising delivery in the leg side. The margin for error is very narrow as compared to the offside, and that to a bit of rise on that delivery. Yeah. So back to back wide. This will help Felicity Vasco to gain 2 runs in the form of extras. Vasco moves up to 4. Oh, this time there's some bad and the ball just going past the field, and that ball will race away to the boundary. The first boundary and the much needed boundary coming up here for Felicity Vasco. Beautiful boundary coming up here for Felicity Vasco. That will give a bit of a confidence to the batsman. Just opening the face of the bat and playing straight to Gaurang Duri. Such an outstanding fielder is there in the shot. Third main position. Gali Saurav Bandekar in the deep, Ninad Pavaskar in the point region for left-hander batsman Dheeraj Narvikar. Flashy shot in the gap, the ball will once again race away to the boundary. 2 boundaries are coming up in this over. And intentionally playing with that thick edge, just angling the ball and getting the boundary. And Dheeraj Narwekar has played a lot of first class cricket, Goa Professional League. Oh, look at it, beauty! Absolutely sheer beauty, and this was quite confident looking boundary from Dheeraj Narwekar. With such a good timing, one among his favorite shot of Dheeraj Narwekar, just angling the ball to the long leg region, finds the boundary. Boundary number 3 of this over. He bowled a maiden over the very first over, Nageshi, and picked up a wicket. Good drive, but once again wide signaled. So this over is turning out to be slightly expensive, with 3 boundaries, 3 wides so far. Well bowled. Good comeback from Nageshi Panjikar. 15 runs coming out from this over. Good pick up and throw from Nageshi Panjikar on his own bowling. Good follow through. He must have hurt himself, Dheeraj Narwekar, on the finger. And this is the beautiful tournament organized by Nageshi Youth Club. And the tournament began on 13th. The very first and inaugural match. And today is the 11th day of the tournament. And team winning this match will qualify for the quarterfinals, as 4 teams have already been qualified for the quarterfinals. Welling cricketers have qualified. Lakshmi Narayan Sports Club yesterday qualified for the quarterfinal. Albert Developers a day before yesterday. And RV11 and Shirgaon Sports Club qualified for the quarterfinals. Good to see Edison Gonzalez. Very good morning. Always here to support Felicity Vasco team. So he's okay and fine for the moment. Dheeraj Narwekar, he should avoid injuries. Rising delivery and good stretch from wide signaled, wide number 4 of this over. And 16 runs have come up so far with 3 boundaries. Good looking shot. Gets hold of this one, Sanjay Dabulkar. But excellent fielding in the deep. Covers would be 2 runs here. Easy picking up. And not out is a call. So 19 runs coming up from this over. Score moves up to 21, completion of 4 overs. 4-1. Saurav Pandikar once again into the bowling mark to begin the 5th over. 2 overs of the power play still remaining. So Dheeraj and Dabulkar will try to just swing the bat and get those boundaries coming. And what a beneficial over that was for Vasco. Way outside the leg. Well done by Rahul Kini, wicket keeper. Wide signaled. Nice and straighter delivery from Saurav Pandikar. Look at that, how quickly he rectifies his mistake and bowls that perfect line. Youngsters watching him bowling got a lesson to learn. Once again, slightly in the leg side, a little shuffling across Dheeraj. But wide signaled. Oh, nicely just played it away with that fantastic delivery from Saurav Pandikar. A single handy for Sanjay Dabulkar. And now these two are doing the job with every ball rotating for single. And getting the momentum going, which is good sign for Vasco. Oh, cracking shot. The ball is in the race. There is a fielder, Ninad Pasko will stop that. He fumbles in the ball. Races away to the boundary. What a beautiful cover drive from Dheeraj Narvikar. Gets it right. And this boundary will boost his confidence, Dheeraj Narvikar. Now look at that, ball kept low and appeal for leg before. And ball hitting him right on the chest. Though he just tried to duck down, but still the ball kept low. Well bowled by Saurav Pandikar. And this is why he is the best. Binga. Such a wonderful comeback with that, seeing that previous delivery sending to the boundary, quickly making a comeback. Once again, a good ball and appeal constantly back to back for LBW. He does not like boundaries coming up when he is bowling. He wants to maintain that line and length so tight and accurate, not giving anything much for the batsman to work with on the front or the back, or nor any room to play that cover drive. Good drive this time. Once again, the gap. The ball will win the race. What a fantastic boundary once again from Dheeraj Navekar. Yogesh Naik joins in at number 4, two down batsman after the departure of the very first delivery of Ninad Paskar is a wicket. But Dheeraj Narwekar is staying there on the wicket, which is important for Felicity Vasco. Played straight to the field in the covers and good pick up and throw shy on the stumps. Good backup. Such a talented side to see Sunday champs in their pink jerseys. A bit of a movement there in the field, slight field adjustment according to the requirement of Ninath Pavaskar. Look at that, this is a one slip. Gaurav Gaurav Dhuri in the first slip, and the gully is Aditya Naik. Good drive, straight to the field, a little bit of fumble, but he's in control of the ball. Wanted to go for that single and gets off the mark. Yogesh Naik, very good talent from Vasco, and he played what a fabulous inning at a tournament organized by Prudent Media. Yes, Gino Prudent T20 Cup. Good flick of the race. The ball once again beats the fielder and is in the race to the boundary here. And he opens an account for himself with a boundary. What a fantastic work of the wrist from Yogesh Naik. Playing it away, but a little bit of fumble there from Aditya Naik. That will allow a single to Yogesh Naik after that beautiful boundary work of wrist so well. Normally, Hyderabad is considered to be a good wristy player, Muhammad Azharuddin, VVS Lakshman. But Yogesh Naik is showing good skill with the wrist work. Ninath Pavaskar once again continues his bowling, and this is the sixth over in progress, which is the last over of the power play, after which the fielders will spread. Swing of the bat once again gaining weight, wide signal coming out from the umpire to official umpires for this match. Santosh Govekar, who is standing in the square leg from Bicholim. And on the bowler's end is Prashant Gadekar from Aldona. Two official umpires will be in charge for today's matches. Team winning this match qualifies for the quarter-final. Good drive, beats the fielder. The ball once again will. What a glorious drive! The ball coming right out from the middle of the bat and racing away. Completion of the 6 overs of the power play, 44 for 2. Sahil Duri from the pavilion end into the bowling attack to begin the 7th over. The score is 44, 2 wickets down. New man joining in is Yogesh Naik, who's on the striking position. Pitch delivery, a slight bit of a rise on this delivery. Youngster under the guidance of Dheeraj Narvikar. Just a nudge, and yes, it's a call from Dheeraj Narvikar. Whenever I see Dheeraj Narvikar's batting, it reminds me of Australian legendary batsman Michael Bevan, who was a former cricketer, and he too was a left-hander and a slow left arm Chinaman bowler for Australia. And he was also an AIS Australian Cricket Academy scholarship holder in 1989. Michael Bevan. A flashy shot, but finds a fielder there in the deep gully. Excellent fielding and good footwork stopped the ball that could have been a boundary and saved 2 runs for his team. And this is the kind of commitment what the fielders are showing on the ground, especially Sunday Champs. Such a balanced side, fully loaded with talented players. And the umpire is only confirming with the field and as per the rules of the BCCI. It was good footwork from the field in the deep. And all the fielders and the players of Sunday Champs showing sportsman spirit. Once again, nicely just walking it out and playing, angling the ball to the deep third main position. Little bit of fumble, but he's in control of the ball. A good pick up and throw from Abhijit Talekar, who's also known as Daniel Vittori, making a comeback in the game of T20 format of game. Well, umpires are still confirming what was that. And Abhijit Talekar is now becoming a good umpire as well. Level 1 qualified umpire. And making quite a name for himself in Goa with his wonderful umpiring. Oh, nicely done. Beautifully placed it. Right in the gap. The ball will race away once again. This time Yogesh Naik, the right hander, doing the job so perfectly.
DJ Swaru.
Well bowled. Well, that dot ball brings an end to the 7th over. 52 for 2. Ninad may have to take off his cap. That is the mandatory rule from the organizers. 52 after the completion of 7 overs, 2 wickets down. And the beginning of the 8th over. Daniel Vittori, Bichit Talekar, he's been introduced into the bowling attack. Just look at Abhijit Talekar from a close angle. He got that cute smile which he carries always. I'm not sure whether while sleeping he always sleep with that smile. and he was the official umpire. 52 after the completion of 7 overs, beginning of 8. Good looking shot, but finds the fielder this time the deep square leg for the left hand. And easy to picking up. Beautiful running between the wickets. So Dheeraj is standing there and rising up to the occasion and playing with singles and twos and setting a good example of a control aggression in T20 format of game. Just angling the ball, and the ball will race away to the boundary. And yes, it does. Michael Bevan in action. Once again, just an angle, but well fielded there. This time there is a fielder trying to just angle the ball, and he did it so well in the previous delivery. Sent the ball to the boundary. Excellent fielding from Aditya Naik in the short third man for the left-hander Abhijit Talikar. Beauty. Look at that vicious bounce after spin. And such a good bowler. Abhijit, every ball is different variations in the length and spin and bounce. Mixing it up so well. And this could be overthrow single. A lot of overthrows and turning out to be some comedy of errors here. Light movement in the game. Finds the fielder in the short fine leg. And that brings the end of 8 over. 60 for 2. Nice and slow delivery from Sahil Duri, the very first ball of the 9th over. Another additional single adding up to the total to take the score to 61. Trying to keep that over tight and trying to make a comeback after that fantastic 3 overs. 2 from Saurav and 1 from Nageshi Panjikar. Just 2 runs and 1 wicket of those 3 overs. Angling the ball but finding the fielder in the deep third man position. Excellent piece of work there from Ninad Pavaskar. Maybe he's trying to just get the frustration out, not allowed to wear the cap. Jokes apart. But an outstanding fielder. Rising delivery once again. Look at that beauty from Sahil Dhuri. And the star performer turned advisor and will be soon becoming a manager of the team. And saying no worries, we'll have fish curry. After the match, Edison Gonzalez, such a good player that he was, but now just has a plan to hang his shoes. Once again, beautiful line continues to puzzle the batsman, especially Yogesh Naik. And look at this delivery, showing the quality of Sahil Dhuri. And that's the reason why Dheeraj Narwekar is walking down, giving him a bit of advice and suggestion, which is needed for the youngster. From the much experienced batsman, left-hand batting sensation, Dheeraj Narwekar, lies Michael Bevan. Angling it now, this time there's some bat on the ball. The ball racing away towards the deep third man position for a single. This is well controlled over coming up from Sahil Dhuri. Because after that expensive over 19 runs from Nikesh Panjikar, Dheeraj Narwekar continues to dominate the bowling lineup with at least one boundary minimum scoring in every over. With a fantastic delivery, just away from the field, and the ball is well fielded right on the edge of the boundary, the deep fine leg region for the left-hander, and he picked up two. And these 2 runs will bring an end to the 9th over. 66 for 2. As umpire says, over. Completion of 9 overs, 66 for 2. Once again, Daniel Vittori from the Shiv Prasad Gowde end. Daniel Lucas Vittori is a New Zealand former cricketer who played for the New Zealand cricket team in all formats and a former captain in all formats. He's played 200 test matches and had a cap. Born January 27, 1979. Daniel Vittori. And that is what Abhijit Talekar is being called. Daniel Vittori doing his test debut in 1997 versus England on 6th of February, and bowling is slow left arm orthodox, and that is exactly what Abhijit Talekar is. Beginning of the 10th over, score is 66 on the scorecard for 2 wickets down. Felicity Vasco on strike, Yogesh Naik. Good drive, beats the ball on his own bowling, and a single-handed to take the score to 67. Slowly but surely, just carrying on the momentum. With once again a good partnership is forming between these two, left hand, right hand combination after the follow wicket of Sanjay Dabulkar, taking care of the wicket, and good support has been provided by Yogesh Naik from the other end, as Dheeraj Narvikar is taking care of one side and playing time and again such good and quality strokes. And on every regular interval. What a perfect line, and just a nudge from Dheeraj Narvikar for a single. There was a call from Abhijit Talekar to send the ball in the baller's end. Gaurang Dhuri, SSG coach, good cricketer and upcoming umpire as well, multi-talented. Flighted delivery, a little bit of bad inside edge, and the ball will once again roll away to the boundary rope. Joining me in commentary box is a very rich person from Nageshi, Kapil Daimodkar, who's the attorney Bandoda Comunidad. He's the Bill Gates of Fonda. Abhijit Talikar will continue to Yogesh Naik, a little bit of inside edge in the previous delivery, and the ball running down. Deep fine leg for a boundary, well bowled. Look at the beauty of Abhijit Talekar. Such measured bowling that he keeps on bowling and consistently trying to just work on the length. A good drive, excellent piece of work, and what a stumping there from Rahul Kenny. Very quick work, in a flash he just taken off the belts. Such a perfect, a quality fielding to see. What a good cricket to see here from Sunday Champs. Excellent one-handed pickup in throw, accurate. And the wicket keeper is taking the belts off like MS Dhoni. Appealing and denied. But I would like to appreciate the sight of official umpire, who was in such a good position to see that, and the judgment in the mind, the calculation, and comes out with the decision not out instantly. Umpire Santosh Gumikar. The umpires from Bicholim are shining. Another one is Abhijit Talekar, is also from Bicholim, who's now the bowler. A little bit of angling the ball, and once again a single. Stealing singles under the noses of the fielders. This is outstanding running between the wicket. Just a single to bring an end to the 10th over. 74 for 2. To begin the 11th over, it's once again Sahil Dhuri on the bowling mark from the pavilion end. Score is 74, going at the rate of 7.4, which is so good, and with the help of Dheeraj Narvikar supporting so well Yogesh Naik. And this is good partnership to see of Felicity Vasco. On the back foot, slice it perfectly, and the timing was much better. Excellent piece of work in the deep point region. Saved 3 runs for his team. That looked like the ball will just race away to the boundary, but well fielded. And that is the kind of fielding what we are getting to see from Sunday Champs, though with a much experienced player. Harshanan Gaonkar. The team is gelling so well. And Harshanan Gaonkar, who's been deployed on the long on position. Beautiful delivery just outside the off stump. Wanted to play and then just taking his bat off Yogesh Naik, youngster. But it is definitely a test for him to face such a good bowling attack. One of the best team that I've seen with a great bowling attack is it has to be Sunday Champs. Just a nudge, yes is the call this time from Dheeraj Narvekar. Pushing Yogesh Naik for a single and good running between the wickets. And look at the beauty of Sahil Duri, which is that he's keeping the line so perfect. At times, back to back dot balls that he takes and keeps the batsman guessing how to play this kind of deliveries. Even he's maintaining the perfect line for the left hander, which is not easy for the bowler. Absolutely a beauty from Sahil Duri. 11th over in progress and score Muzafu 76 on the scorecard with 2 wickets down. But a much needed partnership is growing between Dheeraj Narvekar and Yogesh Naik, left hand right hand combination. Just a drive, yes is the call. And this single run will take the score to 77. In the afternoon match, Ganem Strikers are taking head-on Madanand Sports Club. And that is not less than India-Pakistan match in the afternoon. With informed batsman Sachin Kurpaskar, who is known as Sachin Tendulkar, with back-to-back centuries, and Kedar Naik, who is Gautam Gambhir, playing for Ganem Strikers. Rising delivery, what a fantastic delivery. Look at that beauty. The umpire shouts over. End of 11, 77 for 2.
Sam.
Nikesh Panjikar once again been introduced into the bowling attack from the Shiv Prasad Gowde, and to begin the 12th over, score is 77, 2 wickets down. But these two are doing the job for Felicity Vasco, Dheeraj Narvekar and Yogesh Naik on the non-strikers end. Dhiru playing on 44, his individual score. Just 6 runs away from his 50. Once again a flick of the wrist, look at that beauty, the ball just racing away, excellent fielding there from Harshanan Gaonkar. And good pick up and throw, blocking the ball so well, Rahul Kenny. Rahul Kenny, Goa Ranji player, an excellent wicket-keeper batsman. Beautiful delivery. That was perfectly pitched. The line, the length, and the pace. When these three factors comes into effect, it becomes a dot ball. And when there is a room, the batsman will go boom. And the left-hand batting sensation, Dheeraj is capable of booming the ball. Look at that. Good drive straight to deep point region fielder. And Aditya Naik has been deployed there. Aditya Naik is such a good fielder of Sunday champs. Sometimes he's been called as John T. Rhodes of the team. And stops the ball which comes to him, and with good clean pick up and throw. Though he's definitely working on the fitness every day, morning and evening. With a little bit of brisk walking and a lot of crunches that he's doing. A fitness freak, Aditya Naik. Once again, look at that delivery, patient, just rising, taking the batsman by surprise, Yogesh Naik. With that little bit of pace on that, though he was a bit expensive in the second over, 19 runs coming up. But he started off quite well in the very first over. 1 wicket and a maiden over. Well, he'll learn from the experience playing for such a talented team from Mapsa, Sunday champs. Wanted to angle the ball but was not in a good position to play that. Just keeping his body away and playing as if just trying to fish the ball, which is not a good sign of batting. Normally the footwork is very important, in which Yogesh Naik at times shows a good footwork and drives. Oh, miscued shot, someone should take this. Gaurang Duri takes a catch and Yogesh Naik is out. Nikesh Panjika takes his second wicket.
बड़ी गर्मी है रे तेरी हर बात में आजा सांसों का एसी चला दो होगी परदेस की पहलवानी तेरी आजा दो गूंज जैसे पिला दो तेरी आंखें हैं यहाँ तुम भी यहाँ मुझको तेरी ओर खींचे और मैं ये भी तो मेरी धड़कन की गलियों में लेकिन तेरे ही चर्चे हैं रहना मेरी है मेरी सतत का तेरी है
Completion of 12 overs, 84-3. Captain comes out in the middle, Sher Bahadur Yadav. I think one gentleman has lost his way. ₹1,000 fine. Loud shot, appealing for caught behind. The umpire umpire will discuss with the square leg umpire. The very first ball. Sher Bahadur Yadav is showing forehand. The benefit of doubt will definitely goes for the batsman, but let us see what decision the officials have taken after the discussion. Oh, the finger goes up. Sher Bahadur Yadav is out without scoring. 80 for 4. After 1394 for 4. Over.
मेरी ज़िंदगी का तेरी है
Nikesh Panjikar once again from the other end. Beginning of 14th over, 94, 4 wickets down. Captain going back without scoring. A wicket taken by Ninath Pauskar. But Dhiru not allowing the bowlers to dominate the batting lineup. A slight bit of a change in the field, adjusted the deep third man position. Harshanand Gaonkar. Nikesh Panjikar on the bowling mark will be bowling to Hemant Shedgaonkar. Beginning of 14th over. Appeal for leg before, but there wasn't a punch in that appeal. But still asking, the question was denied by official umpire Prashant Gadekar. Making a comeback in the bowling, Nikesh Panjikar maintaining good areas and a perfect line. What a promising youngster. Angling the ball in the deep third man position, finds the fielder Harshanand Gaonkar, who has been adjusted before that. And exactly there, Hemant Shedgaonkar just angling the ball to get that single to take the score to 95. Angling the ball but finding a fielder, Dheeraj Narvikar. Protection there, so that will be just a single to take the score to 96. And he moves up to 53. Look at that. This is what I like about cricket. Even they are playing for as opponents, but not mind tying the lace of Hemant Shedgaonkar, Gaurang Duri. He's such a cool guy and a humble gentleman. Always interacts me with various issues on cricket. Gaurang Duri. SAG coach, a talented player and upcoming official umpire. Multi-talented. Gaurang Duri. Excellent line, swing of the bat. It was a good and A quick swing of the bat from Hemant Shidgaonkar. Nikesh Panjiga, such a youngster but showing a lot of good quality bowling as if he's bowling since years. And then the bowler comes out with such a quality like Sahil Duri. Once again a swing and a miss. Back to back dot ball to mark the end of 14 overs. 96 for 4. Beginning of the 15th over, Sahil Duri once again on the bowling mark will be bowling to the left-hand batting sensation, playing 50 plus his individual score and anchoring the team's total to a decent total end of the 20th over. Good looking drive but finds the fielder looking for two. The first runs is very quick. Dheeraj now we're trying to just say something. A single to take the score to 97. And look at this. This is what happens to the fielders when there is a left hand right hand combination. Oh, a little bit of bad on that. A catch drop from the wicket keeper Rahul Keni. This would have been a fifth wicket. Hemant Shidgaonkar getting a life. And a little disappointed Sahil Duri. Well, this happens as he's a human being as well as Rahul Keni. A man cannot be always perfect. Look at the beautiful delivery after that. A thick edge and the ball going straight to the wicket keeper. And this is very rare to see when it comes to Sunday Champs team. Oh, nicely worked. Look at it, angling the ball. Beautiful placement. And the timing was exquisite from Dheeraj Narvekar.
तेरी साथ का तेरी है
100 up for Felicity Project Vasco with this fantastic boundary from Dhiru. Swing and a miss, good comeback. As things are not easy here for Dheeraj Narvekar as he is sustaining the best of the bowling attack of this tournament, I would say. And Sunday Champs got that kind of a bowling attack. Well bowled. The ball was so close. Missed the line completely. End of 15 overs. 102 for 4. Ninad Paskar from the other end. Away from the leg stump. This extra will take the score to 103. And now coming to the records of T20, the highest innings total. Good looking shot, gets it right. The ball coming right out from the middle of the bat. Hemant Shetgankar fires and fires big one. A typical Hemant Shetgankar shot, and he's coming back in the form. What a shot that was, perfectly timed, and everything was right in that pitch delivery. Wanted to pull wide, signaled. And Dheeraj Narwekar quickly coming to give him some advice. As Hemant Shetgankar's body language shows that he is now bubbling with confidence. After that perfect shot executed to maximum. Watchfully played, sensible. Look at the cheers and applauses from the dugout of Felicity Project Vasco. We can hear the loud sound of Edison Gonzalez, who, in spite of being busy in his work schedule, has come out here to support the team, which he was a part once upon a time. You're welcome. Very humble gentleman and a good cricketer. And my childhood friend Edison Gonzalez. And this is a good delivery from Ninad Pavaskar. And this is the best thing what I see about Sunday Champs. In spite of giving one sixer or boundary, quickly tries to make a correction and makes a comeback so quickly. And this is the beauty of the bowlers of Sunday Champs. Once again, a perfect line to maintain to the left hander. Time and again, the bowlers of Sunday Champs are consistently maintaining that perfect line, not allowing the batsman to just adjust himself on the front or on the back, or to work with for a single or two. A little bit of bad on that, wanted to just go for the drive, mistimed it completely, but still will get a single. And after that six, well measured bowling from Ninad Pavaskar. He's such a good all-rounder performer and a former Ranji player of Goa. quick delivery to beaten the left hand batting sensation, and a quick delivery to bring an end to the 16th over. 113 for 4.
Whatever you wear, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're looking at this is when you feel that dress, you don't put it on me, you know how to impress. Just give it to me, no jeans, no dresses, no tees, no. My queen, she's in a sorry.
Completion of 16 overs, 113 for 4. Welcome another star performer who's just joining the dugout of Felicity Project Vasco, Abdul Salam, alias Shakil,
DJ ABK.
and also Nikhil. With love, I call him Mingi. And such a good lover for the game of cricket. Just maybe 17, 18 years, or maybe just hardly 19 years of age. Nikhil, always here to support the team of Felicity Project Vasco. Give himself room and a good swing of the bat from Hemant Shetkankar, not getting it right. Look at the challenge from Saurabh Bandekar. And that's only on the ground, let me tell you. Make no mistake, otherwise he is such a good human being, Saurabh Bandekar. He shows that aggression right only when he's bowling. Very angry bowler, Saurabh. Oh, good looking shot and gets it right. पहले वाली तुझे नहीं दिखी, दूसरी वाली मुझे नहीं दिखी. Kind of a shot.
Whatever you wear, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're looking at this is when.
So this is a good reply from Hemant Shetkankar. And what a tug of war this is between Saurabh Bandekar and Hemant Shetkankar. The first ball was a dot, the ball going zooming, passing by, and good stare in the eyes of Hemant Shetkankar, and a reply, maximum from him. Once again, just trying to lean and well bowled. That was a fantastic delivery, but somehow managed to just play it away. Hemant Shetkankar for a single. After that, huge sixer, nice and straight down the ground. Score moving up to 120 with that. And look at the batting of Dheeraj Narvikar. Mr. Reliable. A team relies on his ability. And he's just such a cool customer. Calm, cool, composed, playing for the merit of the ball. Singles and twos, sometimes beautiful boundaries with a perfectly timed shot. But he's staying there and helping the team to get to a decent total end of 20 overs, though it is 17th over in the progress. Look at the rising delivery, well bowled. Dheeraj Narvikar literally had to jump and take the ball away for a single. The rotation of the strike is a good sign of batting, and which these two are consistently doing. If not getting a boundary or two, but the rotation continues from Hemant Shetkankar and Dheeraj Narvikar. Rising delivery, what a beauty. Look at the pace, the ball traveling 125 kilometers an hour. That is just a zooming, passing by delivery. And Saurabh Bandekar even exceed to the pace of the ball, travels 135 to 140 kilometers an hour. And that is the kind of pace that he delivers at time. That's the reason why he's known as Brett Lee of Goa. Give himself room and playing that will just fall safe. Could be two here, if not a boundary. Good teamwork there from the fielders. 17 has gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Completion of 17 overs, score is 1, 2, 3, 123 for 4 wickets down. Felicity Project Vasco. And the partnership of 43 runs between these two, which is growing so strong. Abhijit Talekar, Daniel Vittori once again into the bowling attack from the Shiv Prasad Gowde end to begin the 18th over. 123 on board. And the very first ball of Daniel Vittori caught right in front of the wicket. Dheeraj Narvikar with the outstanding batting. His inning comes to an end. 123 for 5. What an outstanding inning comes to an end. Standing ovation and applauses for his outstanding contribution. Dheeraj Narvikar stayed there and played. .66 runs contribution from Dheeraj Narvikar. What an inning that he played, and that too up against such a good bowling attack of Sunday champs. Maruti Hugge joining in at number 7, 5 down on 123. Watchfully played. Look at that measured bowling from Daniel Talekar. Oh, Abhijit Vittori. Yes, is a call, but waiting is a call from Hemant Shetgaonkar. What over this is turning out to be the very first ball of wicket, the prize wicket for Sunday champs of Dheeraj Narvikar, who contributed 66 valuable runs for his team, and now back to back 2 dot balls on Maruti Hugge. Good drive. And he gets off the mark with this single. Maruti Hugge Newman joining in at number 7. When it comes to the partnership in the international T20 cricket, Jayawardena and Sangakkara had the highest partnership of 166 runs, and the second highest is between A.D. Hales and Bopara of 159, and the total on the scorecard was 246 for them. Chris Gales and Samuels of West Indies are the third, making a partnership of 152, and Dilshan and Jayawardene 145. On the back foot, want to just play it away, missed the line. Very quick delivery. Look at the variation, and this is what makes him the best left arm orthodox bowler. Daniel Talekar, I call him Abhijit Vittori. Oh, what a shot! It's inside out, gets it right. The ball is sailing high up in the sky as if the ball got the wings to fly. What a tight line over this is turning out to be. What a perfect, but only the last ball sailing for the maximum. 130 for 5 after 18 overs. The sheer timing takes the ball sailing. Hemant Shetgaonkar, at times he times the ball so well. Sheer timing, an effortless sixer. Beginning of the 19th over, once again Ninath Pavaskar on the bowling mark from the pavilion end. His score remains on 130. Last 2 overs, in fact 11 deliveries. Could be a single. This is good work from Maruti, who giving maximum strike to Hemant Shetgaonkar. Leg by single and signalled by official umpire Santosh Goenka. Team winning this match qualifies for the quarterfinals. (132) with this wide signalling. Keeping the line tight in bowling the right areas. Slightly he got that element of rise in the delivery. So that's the reason white signal coming out. Maybe slightly in the leg side. A good looking shot once again. Gets it right. Out of the park. Hemant Shetgaonkar has taken the charge of the batting department after the dismissal of Dheeraj Narvekar. Shot timing and once again a perfect eye-hand coordination. Once again wanted to just hit it, but well bowled. A good comeback by Ninath Pavaskar, not allowing Hemant Shetgaonkar to get in a comfortable zone and then play. 139 with this single. No ball called. And a free hit. So that will be advantage here for Maruti Huggi. Well bowled, didn't allow that free hit to be executed. This is good bowling from Ninath Pavaskar making a comeback. And the finger goes up this time and Maruti Huggi is out. And over 19 overs completed. 139. 140 for 6. After 19 overs, 140 for 6. In the last over, Abhijit Vittori, you call him Daniel Talekar. His score remains on 140 for 6 wickets down. And at this time trying to just swing and get it right. And this is good war between Abhijit and Hemant Shedgaonkar. Oh, good looking shot. This time he gets it right. Inside out. पहले वाली मुझे नहीं दिखी, दूसरी वाली तुझे नहीं दिखी. Oh, inside edge, and the ball races over to the boundary. Run frenzy, Hemant Shedgaonkar. 150. Now last 2 balls, and what will be the score? Something around 155 or just 150. So 2 balls. Oh, nicely picked up. Could be 2 here. Hemant Shedgaonkar is running very quickly and they will get it easily. So good running between the wickets with that shot to the deep square. Like wanted to pull, but somehow managed to just get the bat on the ball. Picked up 2. After that outstanding 6 inside out in the covers. Once again good looking shot. Could be 2 or maybe just a single. They're going for it. So 155 is the target to achieve and win for Sunday Champs in allotted 20 overs. That is 120 balls. So can Sunday Champ reach to the target of 155, or can Felicity Project Vasco defend the target of 155 as umpire says it's time and over.
It's when you walk in that place, o tendo sude caridade, o tendo sude caridade, sude caridade, tendo sude caridade. O nico ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੜੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ sude caridade. O nico ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੜੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ sude caridade. O tendo sude caridade. अकेली है तू भी है सुनसा हूँ मैं है क्यूट सी तू मिला ले दिल मिला ले बाखुदी
जो तू रूबरू है तो प्यार शुरू है ना तू शर्म कर थोड़ा रहम करा प्यार कर चल
दोनों के दोनों सिंगल दोनों के दोनों पागल ये इश्क बेवकूफियां मिलके करे चल जीना है तो क्यों सोचे क्या होगा कल दोनों के दोनों सिंगल मैं उलझा हूँ तू सुलझा दे मैं जा दूंगा तू दिल तो दे तू जिद दिल की तू हद मेरी तू लत मेरी
कहने को खुशी है पर सच में खुदकुशी है यारा जरा संभल यूं न जाओ फिर तो छट प्यार को चल
दोनों के दोनों सिंगल दोनों के दोनों पागल ये इश्क बेवकूफियां मिलके करे चल जीना है तो क्यों सोचे क्या होगा कल दोनों के दोनों सिंगल दोनों के दोनों पागल ये इश्क बेवकूफियां मिलके करे चल जीना है तो क्यों सोचे क्या होगा कल दोनों के दोनों सिंगल बजने से धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक पटक पटक साली दुश्मन की देखो चौपाटी
आंधी रोके तो हम तूफान तूफान रोके तो हम आग का दरिया
So welcome back. The very first ball is wide. Prashant Halankar, the bowler from the Shiv Prasad Gowde end, and facing him would be Aditya Naik. Once again, back to back wides to begin with. Once again, a rising delivery. One is done. One is allowed in Innova, so one is done. The next rising delivery will be called a no, and then the warning would come. That is how it is for the rising deliveries. The rules being put by BCCI. Once again, wide delivery, not getting the line right in time and again, just getting that extra bit of a bounce. But this time, width was involved. The element of width. Has convinced the umpire to go for that wide signaling. Good drive straight to the field in the point region. That is a single, comfortable, well responded by Gaurang Dhuri. Two batsmen for Sunday Champs chasing a target of 155 to achieve and win. And the team winning this match qualifies for the quarterfinals. Look at a wall of fielders there in the offside, gully, point, cover, mid off, with one deep third man position. This is good line from Prashant Thalankar. Now he is getting the line right after struggling to find that perfect line with three wides been bowled. Oh, good looking shot. Excellent execution of that shot from Gaurang Dhuri. Goes for the maximum. Good comeback. But what a clean hit that was from Gaurang Dhuri to open an account for himself with that huge sixer. Once again, wide number 4. This is turning out to be an expensive over. What it is, 7.75. It means almost 8 runs they have to score every over. Sunday Champs to get to the target of 155 to achieve and win. So already 11 runs on the scorecard with 4 wides. Angling the ball for another single here, this time from Gaurang Dhuri. Completion of first over, 12 for no loss. Sunday Champs chasing 155. Satish Yadav has been brought into the bowling attack from the pavilion and score is 12. Gaurang Dhuri on the striking position. A good looking shot. Well played on the onside, and the ball will race away to the boundary. And this is the favorite shot of legendary Indian batsman Kapil Dev. As I've seen a lot of posters of Kapil Dev in that shot, where just now Gaurang Dhuri played that ball for a boundary in the deep square leg. Perfect line to maintain by Satish Yadav. Good comeback from him as well. Kept the line perfect, not giving any sort of room to Gaurang Dhuri. As he knows, Gaurang Dhuri is a good striker of the ball. One very first ball that he faced, bang sixer to open an account for himself. Was slightly away in the leg side and maybe trying to just go for that extra bit of a pace. Satish Yadav, thus deviating from the line with a little bit of swing as well. The line has to be perfect and slightly in the offside with the swing. It will help the bowler, especially the faster bowlers. Oh, nicely worked. Good shot. Once again, the ball will find the boundary. One of the boundaries just timing the ball and timing it so perfectly. Every time he does that, the ball finds the boundary. Back to back boundaries from Gaurang Dhuri. Getting those runs needed and early on in the power play. This is a good flying start from two. Completion of trio score is 30, 26 for 1. Trio's gone 26 for 1. Prashant Halankar from the pavilion end to begin the fourth over. Watchfully played Gaurang Dure. So Gaurang Duri is staying cool and playing his natural and timing the ball at times so perfectly. Such a good quality batsman to watch. Angling the ball straight to deep, third man position for a single. And this is how one should just get going with singles and wait for the right opportunity. Anything short of a length, half volley or juicy full toss, then he can just swing the bat, and that is exactly what Gaurang Duri is doing. Staying on the wicket and playing to the merit of the ball. Joining him, left-hand batting sensation, wicket-keeper batsman Rahul Kenny. After the departure of the legendary batsman Aditya Naik. Well bowled, the ball just moving away after pitching. Literally taking Rahul Kenny by surprise. Though he was very expensive from Shiv Prasad Gowde end, and that's the reason why the captain has decided to try him from the pavilion end. Now he's getting the line so perfect. Prashant. Watchfully played. With the full face of the bat and good balance in the body. And this is the basics of what a batsman needs to just keep in mind. Good stance, good eyes on the ball, pick up the length early and then place to the line with the full face. Going across, maybe wanted to play and just take the ball into the deep square leg, but by single. Missed it completely, but well fielded by the fielder in the deep third man position for the left hander. And he becomes a deep fine leg fielder for the right hander. In the afternoon match, Government Strikers taking on Madhanand Sports Club India Pakistan battle. With some star loaded Government Strikers. Just a nudge and single. This is so smart from Gaurang Duri, and he is trying to just stay there on the wicket and play his natural. He knows that 155 is a slight difficult in this ground to achieve, but he got that will to stay there and play. Completion of 4 overs, 29 for 1. Requesting Amar to please have his cap change. The two caps on do, says the organizers. Thank you, Amar. The ball keeping low on this occasion. Well bowled. Just took a bit of a rise and well played by Gaurang Duri. He's showing a lot of skills here on this crease and batting so well. Staying on the wicket is which is important, like Dheeraj Narvekar, who stayed for Felicity Project Vasco and played such a marvelous inning and contributed 66 runs, which helped the team to get to the target of 155, with also the contribution from Hemant Shetgaonkar. And batting so well, take the ball aerial and out of the ground, even though the captain Sher Bahadur Yadav did not score. But the team contributed. Oh, a little bit of age. It could be a chance of run out here if the ball had to hit the directly on the stumps. The baller's end. A slight confusion there between Rahul Keni. Literally surprised with that rise in the delivery from Satish Yadav. And yes was the call from Gaurang Duri. By the time he realizes and get back to his crease, there was a throw. A risky single for sure. Since Rahul Kini is just a newcomer, he will take some time to get adjusted and adapted. To the situation out there. Oh, a little bit of gloves or maybe a bat is involved in that, and that's the reason it was denied, although there was appeal for LBW. Youngster Satish Yadav is maintaining that perfect line for both the batsmen, left-hander and right-hander, consistently. Rahul will face Satish. No ball call, and that will be a free hit. So Gaurang Duri has a chance here to swing his bat. And look at that finger spinning above the head of the bowlers and umpire. Free hit. Foot fault. But any sort of a no ball has a free hit. Initially it was just a foot fault. But now since there is amendment in the rules and regulation, so even bowling full toss, even bowling any kind of a no ball will have the free hit. And look at that spinning of finger. Can Gaurang Duri make the most out of this free hit, as he's timing the ball quite nicely right from the beginning? It looks like he should. Oh, slightly away. Didn't wanted to bowl him in his slot. I welcome Rohit Sharma. Prasad Naik, who got a game to play in the afternoon against Madanand, their arch rivals. Good looking shot, but finds the field in the deep mid wicket position. It was a free hit, but well bowled by Satish Yadav. This single takes the score up to 37. Giving himself a bit of a room, but playing straight to Hemant Shedkankar in the short fine leg position. Rahul Kenny. 5 overs completed, 38 for 1.
बॉडी का हर पार्टा मुठा के नाचेंगे सारे सारी रात लुटा के ओय 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 ओय
Completion of 5 overs, 38 for 1. So beginning of the last over of the power play. Prashant Thalankar once again on the bowling mark from the pavilion end will be bowling to Rahul. Excellent line. And Gaurang Dhuri having his bat replaced. Good drive straight to the level. An excellent catch from Sher Bahadur Yadav. Rahul Kenny is out. Shubham Chari joining in at 2 down. Shubham Chari gets off the mark with this single, playing straight to the deep third man position. Oh, picked up two. Excellent running between the wicket, and Dheeraj Narwekar trying to do like MS Dhoni. Opening an account for himself with 2 runs after that outstanding catch by Sher Bahadur Yadav, the cheetah, and the captain of Felicity Project Vasco. Though he did not score with the bat, but he will like to just cover up on the field and bowling. Oh, lofted shot. And this is the kind of shot that needs to be taken in the power play over. Shubham Chari executing that with the perfect timing. A lovely piece of timing from Shubham Chari. Just giving the elevation to the ball and getting the boundary. After that, fall of wicket of Rahul Kini, and he's trying to just contribute and also trying to just stay there and support the run chase by Sunday Champs of 155 to achieve. Good looking shot once again, finds the gap. The ball is racing and raced away to the boundary. Shubham Chari doing the job and getting those boundaries back to back. Another good talent to see from Sunday James. Gets in a good position quickly and full face of the bat. The ball coming from the middle of the bat and racing away towards the deep mid-wicket position. Well bowled. Missed the line on this occasion. And that dot ball brings the end of 6 overs of the power play. $48 for 2.
बॉडी का हर पाटा मुंडा के नाचे गए सारे सारी रात मुंडा के ओय 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 é para quebrar tudo vamos dançar com tudo oy 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 seja moreno loira vem balançar tudo oy 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 oy
Ravichandra Ashwin style Basavaraj Madar into the bowling attack from the Shiv Prasad Gowda to begin the 7th over. Now see the field restriction is removed. Well, it was 2 fielders and now you can see 5. Basavaraj Madar. A good looking shot on the back foot, but finds the field in the deep mid wicket. Oh, Basavaraj Madar says it's mine. A wicket keeper takes it. So breakthrough provided here. Shubham Chari is out. Miscued it completely and good take. A simple catch by the wicket keeper Dheeraj Narwekar.
ठुमके मारे सारी रात उठा के ठुमके मारे सारी रात उठा के अरे बत्ती बजा रहे दिल के दिले ये मोमेंट चुराने सोच के दीवाने झूमेगा बॉडी का हर पाटा उठा के बजेगे सारी सारी रात उठा के बजेगे सारी सारी रात टांग उठा के बजेगे सारी सारी रात उठा के
Saurav Bandekar joining in after the departure of Shubham Chari. "49 for 3", first to depart Aditya Naik and then Rahul Keni, and now Shubham Chari with a miscued shot. Loud appeal for leg before. Thought pad and bat. Look at the reaction of the bowler. He cannot believe that. Picked up early wickets 3. But Sunday Champs got that depth in the batting. Watchfully played. No is the call. But look at the beautiful batting from Gaurang Duri, staying there on the wicket and just ensuring that he takes care of at least one side of the wicket. A partnership will be very helpful here for Sunday Champs. Flighted delivery, good swing of the bat. But there are two fielders, excellent piece of fielding there from Hemant Shetgaonkar in the deep square leg. Seven was completed, 50 for 3. The captain comes out in the middle, Sher Bahadur Yadav into the bowling attack. So a single to Gaurang Duri with that the very first delivery from Sher Bahadur Yadav. This single takes the score up to 51. Saurav Bandekar joining the bandwagon in the run chase of 155 for Sunday Champs to win this match. But the bowlers are on job for Felicity Vasco. Picking up wickets every regular interval. 3 wickets down so far. Aditya Naik, Rahul Kenny, and then Shubham Chari to depart. Good drive on the front and excellent timing. Good piece of fielding there. Stop what could have been a boundary that was nicely struck with perfect timing on the front with the full face of the bat. A typical cricketing book shot from Saurav. Wanted to sweep. The ball missing everyone, even the wicket keeper. By signaled and by single. Now score moves up to 54 with this single in the form of by. Just a gentle push from Gaurang Duri for a single. Going slow but steady. And there is a saying, slow and steady wins the race. Must have been the plans of Gaurang Duri. Joining him is Saurabh. On the front, but just defensive stroke play. On the back foot, slice it, but finds the fielder. Up the 56 after 8 overs, 4-3. Over.
मेरी शान तो कम करती है ये 90 साल करती है कभी कटिंग ले जाओ कभी शॉपिंग करा रोज ये तंग करती है मेरी वाली डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करती है ये मेरी वाली डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करती है ये मेरी वाली डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करती है
WhatsApp ये करता है लोकेशन चेक करता है तू यहाँ पे जाना तू वहाँ पे जाना सारा रोज ही check करता है मेरा वाला डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करता है ये मेरा वाला डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करता है मेरा वाला डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करता है ये मेरा वाला डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग डिंग डंग करता है.
Basu Madar once again on the bowling mark from the Shiv Prasad Gowde end to begin the 9th over. 56 for 3. Sunday Champs chasing 155. It means 99 runs away from their target. Good looking shot on the back foot. And this is a good stand from Saurav Bandekar, just playing for singles and twos, with taking care of his wicket as well, which is important. Those Sunday Champs have lost early wickets 3. And always looking for wickets here, the bowlers of Felicity Vasco. And now Sher Bahadur Yadav and Basavaraj Madar, the spin attack. After those paces from Prashant Halankar and Satish Yadav in the 6 overs of the power play. Good work of the wrist on the onside for a single by Gaurang Turi. And slightly not comfortable with the padding, just replaced his thigh pad. If you're not good with your armory, then it tends to play in your mind get uncomfortable playing your natural. A drive with a gentle hand back to the ball. Just trying to stay there on the wicket is the right decision. And the partnership will be very helpful for Sunday Champs to get going. On the back foot, good looking shot, could be two, maybe the ball just race away to the boundary, and perfectly timed shot. The ball once again coming from the middle of the bat and racing away towards the deep mid wicket position.
1000 है इसके टेंडरों एक नंबर की नहीं है शर्म खुद को समझे सुपर हीरो मुझको थोड़ा लगता पानी कम
Good adjustment on the footing on the back foot, just hit it hard and gets the boundary. Saurabh coming down the track, and look at that shot, nice and straight down the ground or right on the highway. That's gone huge, high and handsome. What a clean hit from Saurav Bandekar, nice and straight, good footwork, good extension of hands, perfect timing. And when everything is right, the ball sails many miles right on the road. Oh, just wanted to slice it away. Getting lucky, Saurav. The ball was not there on the stumps. Look at the reaction. The hands on the head. Nine was gone. 68 for 3. धीरज यादव swing and a miss on the back foot. Good timing this time. Once again the ball is in the race but finds the field. Excellent piece of work there in the deep gully. Yogesh Naik so quick on the ball. Though this pitch is not supporting the spinners as compared to the faster bowler, but the spinners are doing a wonderful job for Felicity project. Vasco with 3 spinners Basavaraj Madar, Sher Bahadur Yadav, the captain himself, and now Dheeraj Yadav into the 10th over. Oh, nicely worked with his soft handle, played it on the onside, on drive for a single from Gaurang Duri. A little bit of fumble that will allow them to convert single into two comfortably. Gaurang means a mixture of colors, and Gaurang Duri has got varieties of shots. Such a colorful batsman, staying there calm, cool, and playing for singles and staying there on the wicket is important. As at this juncture, look at that, waiting for the right opportunity and setting a good example of control, aggression in the T20 format of game. At times, Saurav is swinging big and big enough for maximum. Good shout, missed it completely. Ten was completed, 74 for 3. Over. So Saurav Bandekar is out. Played straight to the field in the long on position. And good catch by Amar Arkas. And that is a prize wicket for Felicity Project Vasco. And Hemant Shetgankar providing What a huge sixer from Ninad Pauskar. And this is the good thing about Sunday champs. I would like to apologize because there was no power supply. Oh, this time straight to the fielder, and Sher Bahadur Yadav once again takes the catch. The catch has been so brilliant from him. Sheru.
Let's go.
I welcome in the commentary box Virat Kohli, Hardik Pandya and Yusuf Pathan along with Rohit Sharma and Ashok Dinda. "90 for 6 after the completion of 13 overs. Dheeraj Yadav once again into the bowling attack. 14th to begin. Oh, this time the ball will run away backward of the wicket keeper, and that will go all the way by end boundary. This boundary takes the score to 94. Not going down without a fight, but still got enough batsmen to get to the target. "94 for 6 wickets down in the 14th over. Oh, in the leg side once again the ball will race away. This is good runs coming up here for Sunday champs. Wide and boundary. "99 is the score. "56 runs away from the target to achieve and win for Sunday champs." Appeal for leg before denied. Gaurang Duri is doing the job single-handedly, staying there on the wicket like Dheeraj Narvekar of Vasco State then played 66. And what a inning from Gaurang Duri. He is the man who can take the team to the victory. Joining him is Akhil. Flighted delivery right in the block, all excellent fielding on his own bowling. That is good cricket from Dheeraj Yadav. Trying to break the defense of Gaurang Duri. And what an inning of his life has been played by Gaurang Duri. Drive for a single. 100 up for Sunday Champs with this single. So 100 coming up in the 14th over after losing 6 wickets. Akhil Shetty. Joining the bandwagon for Sunday Champs in the run chase of 155. 100 runs completed. 55 runs away from the target to achieve and win. One or two wickets are what Vasco is looking for. 14 was gone. 100 for 6. Over. Swing enemy Hemant Shetgaonkar once again from the far end, that is Shiv Prasad Gowde, and into the bowling attack, that is 15th over. In the T20 format of game, West Indies chased a target of 236. No ball called, and that will be a free hit. Advantage here for Gaurang Duri. Good eyes of the umpire on the fielders. These mistakes can cause Vasco dearly. All after it short, and there is a field underneath it. This catch just falling away from the fielder. Sanjay Dabulkar. In 236 for 6 in the 19.2 overs, what was chased by West Indies against South Africa, the best chase in the T20 format of game. Chased the target of 236 after losing 6 wickets in 19.2 overs. It is a record in the T20. West Indies chasing against South Africa, and the second is England chasing 230. Lost 8 wickets in 19.4 overs against South Africa, of course. And the third best chase is India chasing 211 against Sri Lanka. Swing and a miss, good ball from Hemant Shetgaonkar. Akhil Shetty trying to just get the timing right. Anybody's game. The match is evenly posed, and it could be anybody's game. Even Sunday Champs can just take the game away from Felicity Vasco. This is some bad but straight to the covers field protection there. Well bowled by Hemant Shetgaonkar. And the Vasco bowlers are looking for just to take 1 or 2 wickets that will keep them in the game. Trying to hit the ball hard but not getting the timing right. 15th over in pro. The score is 102 on the scorecard after losing 6 wickets. But one man standing tall and batting so well, rising up to the occasion and trying to just bail the team out of the crisis. Sunday champs. And with his help and contribution, the team is slowly but surely cruising towards the target of 155. 15 overs gone, 102 for 6. .53 in 29 deliveries. Swing and a miss. Sher Bahadur Yadav, the captain of Felicity Vasco, bowling that back-to-back dot balls to begin with the 16th over. Trying to just pressurize Gaurang Dhuri. Good looking shot, the timing is perfect, but finding a field in the deep mid wicket position. He fumbles the ball, races away, and a lucky boundary coming up here for Sunday champs. Amararkas on this occasion. What a shot this is. Stand and deliver. Gets it right, and the ball coming right out from the middle of the bat. That's gone huge out of the ground. Gaurang Dhuri. What a perfect shot from Gaurang Dhuri, and gets it right. Good swing, elevation, acceleration, and the distance perfect. He's the man who's making the difference. Just a nudge. Look at that sensible batting from him. What a good temperament that he has. Staying there single-handedly, has witnessed 6 fall of wickets. In every fall of wicket, the responsibility multiplies on his shoulders. As there is a saying, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And Gaurang Dhuri is the tough nut to crack. And what a batsman. Well bowled by Sheru, just a nudge and excellent fielding there in the point region. A single adding up to the total to take the score to 114 after 16 overs for 6. The fight is on. Right in the block hole, but nicely played away. Looking for two here, but they will have to settle on with a 140 runs needed in 23 deliveries. So this is getting close, and this is getting excited and exciting. And what a match this is turning out to be. The fight for the position in the quarterfinals between these two talented teams. Sunday champs from Mapsa. And well played for a single. And look at the beauty, just keeping his nerves cool and holding on to his nerve, Gaurang Duri. Amazing performance. This could be safe and another easy single to take the score to 117. .38 runs to get to the target of 155. Slightly in the leg side and wide. Every run, every extra run, every good looking shot only takes the team Sunday champs close to the target for a win. A wicket is what Felicity Vasco is looking for here. Watchfully played. Every ball single and waiting for the right opportunity. Then if they get anything right, half volley, shot of length, juicy full toss, bang. And a good combination, left hand, right hand, Akhil Shetty giving the kind of support which is needed for Gaurang Duri in the run chase. Swing and miss. At times he's just trying to swing it hard. Sometimes looks like he's vulnerable and kind of playing risky shot. If the same ball had to be on the stumps, that would have been dangerous for Akhil Shetty. But so far so good. Hemant Shetgankar continues. Oh, nicely worked on the onside, beats the short fielder, could be two here, or maybe the ball will just race away to the boundary. And yes, it is. That is exactly what has happened.
Let's not try.
126 after the completion of, I beg your pardon, 123 after the completion of 17 overs, 4-6. Two runs in last 3 overs, that is 18 balls. The fight is on. The fielder has to stop the boundaries. It looks like Felicity Vasco as if it is giving the game away. Take it, Sunday champs. Last 3 overs, 18 balls and 32 runs. But what a partnership between these two, Akhil Shetty and Gaurang Duri as usual. Satish Yadav has been brought into the bowling attack from the pavilion end. And this partnership is just taking the game away from Felicity Project Vasco, a team from Vasco da Gama, who posed a total of 155, kept as a target, picked up good wickets. Appeal for leg before denied. That could be leg by a single. Yes, it is signaled by official umpire Santosh Govinkar from Bicholim. 31 runs in 17 balls. One good over, the game can change, but one good over for Sunday champs, it will be easy cruising for them to the victory. Flashy shot, but finds the field in the deep third man position for the left-hander Akhil Shetty, just trying to work it out, and a good support there. In such a great help, Akhil Shetty for Gaurang Dhuri in the run chase. These two are doing the job for Sunday champs. Once again, just played it away. A little bit of fumble there. A single comfortable. 15 balls, 29 runs. But this is good measured bowling from Satish Yadav. What is stopping is boundaries in twos. What he don't mind giving is singles. Who just wanted to give himself a bit of a room and play. Flashy shot, missed the line completely. 4 balls up, that means 14 deliveries and 29 runs is the equation. A welcome Sachin Kurpaskar, Sachin Tendulkar. That will be another single handy. And last ball of the 18th went 28 runs in 13 deliveries. Gaurang Dhuri gains the strike. Lot of strong breeze blowing, and look at what an exciting game this is turning out to be. Both the teams going shoulder to shoulder, fight for the driver's seat. Once again a flashy shot, beautifully angled the ball but fielded. Good over from Satish Yadav. Completion of 18 overs, 128 for 6. Over.
DJ Palash.
Twelve balls, 27. Sher Bahadur Yadav. On the back foot, good square cut. Finds the field in the super cover. Excellent piece of fielding. Good throw. Maruti Hugge in action. 11 balls, 26. This is turning out to be a nail-biting finish. What a close encounter between these two teams, fighting for a place in quarterfinals. Sunday champs, very talented team from Mapsa, and Felicity Vasco with Young Brigade from Vasco da Gama, not giving up. Swing and a miss. Excellent delivery. Every dot ball will be pressure back on the batting. Look at that. That's the reason why Garungdur is coming down and trying to just play and tell Akhil Shetty how to just take a single and give me the strike. Telling him to read the ball from Sher Bahadur Yadav. Oh, lofted shot, but there is a fielder. Oh, he's lost it. What it looked like could be a catch. The umpire is confirming what it was. It is boundary. One bounce to fence signals the fielder, and it's a boundary. The sloppy fielding and the loose fielding is taking the game away from Vasco. Bold aim. This time Akhil Shetty has just got missed the line complete and Sher Bahadur Yadav